this adjustable?
Yes.
Do we need Cialis? How does it work? There we go.
So tall.
I'm very tall. That's why you're good with the ladies. All right. Okay, let me just do a test here. My darling. Okay, perfect. Perfect. I know. Don't worry. I'm gonna let what's his name? Barry White sing that. Not me. I just needed to know where my voice is projecting. This way I can see all you guys. Don't worry. I'm blind. The only thing disabled about me are my eyes, right? When I was born, I feel like God was like, dude, there's too much shit in the world you don't need to see. So yeah. You gotta have a positive outlook. I didn't need diabetes to go blind. I just came in this way. So. But, once Brad's diabetes gets worse, he'll come to me for advice. My life's so bad now. Don't worry, my wife can drive both of us. It's fine. It's good. It's good. You all look great. I think the best part about being me is every show to me sounds like it's sold out. So, no matter where I go, it's always a sold out crowd. I just did a show at the Twisted Lizard in Carstairs. That was sold out. That was good. 100 people. It was all right. It was my best crowd ever. Sounds like we got about 200 in the room, so I'll take it. I like the spotlights. They're so bright, even I might get my vision back. Is that you, God? No, my son. I'm the meth guy from last time. So comedy is my other job. I have a website called blindguycomedy.com. You go there, but you need a mouse so you can go by feel. But if you ever want to get to know me more, that's the website. You can follow me there. You can stalk me there. Social media is pretty interesting, right? We're like, oh, you gotta like me on Facebook. And then I gotta wonder why I have self-esteem issues later, So when I'm not doing stand-up comedy, oh, thank you. When I'm not doing stand-up, I sell caramel. I recently got a job a month ago. I now sell caramel. I feel bad about talking about this with so many diabetics in the room, but one thing about selling caramel is you get used to rejection, because I sell the caramels that are wrapped up in a little plastic wrap, And after the 10th rejection, you're like, man, this is getting easy. I should have tried harder in high school when I was looking for my lover, right? Because after the 10th no, it's all just butter. But then I realized it wasn't my fault. Nobody in high school knew how to read Braille. So, that's why the women never called me back. They're like, what's 2 dots in a line? What's that phone number? I don't know, But yes, it does tick me off when people say, no, I'm good, no caramel today. I'm trying to be healthier. I've been off sugar for 3 months. I'm like, where do you get off living a better life, But no, it's good. I love it. So if you're ever at the Gasoline Farmers Market Alley in Red Deer, come say hi. I'm sure I'll recognize your face. In this case, your voice, right? But yeah. I wonder what my neighbors think. I recently got a house in Red Deer, because why not, right? I got a house. I now mow the lawn, and it's one of those power mowers, so it's not even gas. Sorry, Alberta. But it is crazy. I could imagine, because when you're blind, you get 2 parties. You get that first party that's like, oh, you're so inspirational. Good job being blind. You're rocking it. I don't know how that's supposed to make me feel. This is my life. Apparently I'm rocking it. That's good. And then you got that other crowd that's like, be careful! Watch out for the cord! Just to make things worse, I bring out my kids. I'm like, here, stand in front of Daddy and then get out of the way. We're really gonna have fun with the neighbors today. But yes, I've been in the city of Red Deer now for 8 years. We got a house in 2019, and I am not good at shoveling the walkways. I wish I could blame it on blindness, but it's laziness, right? So in Red Deer, if you don't shovel your walkways, the city will message you, through snail mail. And I felt like I was in the right city, because I got this letter in the mail. One problem, it wasn't in Braille, it was all text. So I got my wife to read it, and she said, they're going to give you a $100 fine if you don't do a better job shoveling the sidewalk. So I called the city, and I was like, thank you so much for making me feel normal. No one's talked down to me like that in years. So I still love the city of Red Deer. I don't think I'll ever leave. Plus with inflation, who can afford to leave, right? Westerner Days is currently going on. I think today's the last day. It's a fair that comes to Red Deer. It's like Red Deer trying to be the Stampede, but more expensive and less things. And I took my kids to the bumper cars. One thing about me, I have 5 kids, guys. 5 children. I'm not even Catholic, but I have 5 kids. My wife is holding the camera over there. She gave me 5 kids. I'm so happy. And
Good job.
I don't deserve any of the credit. She did all the work. I just did 2 simple movements. 1, 2,
Is that 5?
Yeah, 5 kids. Crazy. Well, I guess more than 5, right? 5 movements. There you go. Easily distracted over here. That's me. But so I took my kids to the bumper cars. I have a 12-year-old and a 9-year-old, the oldest. And the carnival guy, the carny was like, "Sorry, sir, you can't go on." And I'm like, "What do you mean I can't go on the bumper cars?" "Well, you need to see where you're going to move the bumper car." And I'm like, "So you're telling me you have to get into this car, bump other people, and see where you're going?" Oh, I was so pissed. It's okay, I purposely ran into a sign and left a big dent. So. It was good. But yeah, I am 32 years old. I'm still young, but I feel like thanks to the power of modern medicine, they really pushed it. Every year we get 2 years of expectations to our lifespan, right? There's a reason why you hurt in your 30s, guys. It's because a long time ago, 300 years ago, we died in our 30s. So next time you're hurting and you're over 30, just think to yourself, well, I really should be dead by now anyway. So, it makes sense. It really does. But I really dislike being in my 30s, because in my 30s, I can go to bed for 8 hours and wake up and I'm still sore, All I did was lay on my back and I woke up and I'm still sore. I don't want to know what being in my 40s is going to be like. But, maybe you guys can give me a heads up. It's like, you're going to get diabetes. I already look like I have it, right? I'm going to keep going back to diabetes. It's just, sex in your 30s. You get hurt. Now when I'm interested, when I'm like, hey, I wonder if we can get laid. Wait, let me look at my calendar for tomorrow. Am I busy? Yeah, I can hurt tomorrow. Let's do this, right? That's what being in your 30s is about. Planning your day around being in pain. Being in my 30s, I don't listen to the news anymore. That's all depression, right? Every month, it's the same thing. The Bank of Canada's rise the interest again. Yay! Oh, Russia's gonna bomb us. Hooray! So I don't listen to the news anymore, and my life has been great. The best part about being in your 30s, I don't text message people back anymore. I'm no longer I disabled notifications on my messenger, because it is crazy, guys. We have a cell phone that connects us to the world all the time. You can even go on Facebook and stalk your ex if you want. What a world. I want to go back to the 90s when you had to go outside and watch them from afar. What are you up to today? Wow, I'm already on page 2. This is great. Brad, get ready. We're almost done. See, what does this say? Page 2, penhold jokes. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I want to write a joke. Not a joke. Let me try this again. I want to write a new novel. Problem is, I want to write it erotically, right? I just watched a bunch of Game of Thrones. Now, Game of Thrones is this weird show about dragons and incest and, something that people like these days for some reason. When you're watching a video with me, it has something called describe video. So whatever's going on, you get to hear about it. So you can imagine what it's like hanging out with my friends and we get to a sex scene, they all get awkward, right? Because it's like, he mounts her from the back. Thrust. She begins to formulate a circle of, pleasure on her face. In my mind, I'm like, this is hot. And then my friend Brad's like, I'm not coming here anymore, man. I'll see you at the Penholder show. That's it. I'm taking a break. I'm writing this book, and the problem is it's so sexy, but it's in Braille. Whenever it gets hot and heavy and I get sweaty, the dots start melting. So just like most of us, I can never finish. But yeah, earlier I said I have 5 kids. That was not a joke. I do, and I have a black friend. At least he tells me he's black. His name's John, son of David. And John was telling me the other day, you know one of your kids is black. And I'm like, whatever you say, man, whatever you say. Pass that chicken, I'm hungry. You know? But it won't be a blind stand-up comedy show without some blind one-liners. So here we go. I quit going to the gym because I wasn't seeing the results, you know. Well, the truth is I'm married, so I don't have to work hard anymore, right? We both love food, so it's just perfect. You know, I love ordering a lot of food and just being like, oh, my finger slipped, because we live in a world where you can just, at a tap of a button, a tap of a touchscreen, you have food. And it's great. Dodgeball, growing up, it was the worst game for me, because I always hit my own teammates, right? Friendly fire. That's why I didn't go help in the Ukraine war. I was worried that wouldn't go well for me. Canada lost another soldier today due to J.R. Bjarnsson's negligence, you know. Did you know there's something in Red Deer called blind hockey? So this gentleman named Dustin Butterfield manages the blind hockey team, and I'm on it. And they thought it was a great idea to put a bunch of us blind guys in the middle of an ice rink with a 2-pound metal hockey puck with bells in it. They put me on goal. You want to see your life flash before your eyes. Imagine hearing all these people running towards you and, yeah, except you remember that your life can't flash before your eyes because you're blind. So. It's great. It's so great. Oh man, it's so good to be here. Just seeing what else I can tell you guys before I make like a Tom and Cruise, you know. But yeah, I think, you know what? I think my time is up. I think we are coming up to 10 minutes. Check out blindguycomedy.com. My name's J.R. Bjarnsson. Thank you so much.
Keep it going for JR. That was super fun. I like it.